Hey, good morning, everybody. Today we're with Jamal Shakoor from Youngstown. Welcome, Jamal.
Hey, how you doing, everybody?
It's busy and my lazy day.
Huh?
It's my lazy day today.
It's a lazy day. Ain't
Yeah.
nothing wrong with you got a lazy day.
Luckily, I recognize the number you're coming from because I kind of been denying every number this morning. So,
Oh, did you?
yeah. But today, let's talk a little bit about how your guys' day will be on Christmas. I remember somewhat. It might have changed.
Oh, yeah, it definitely
Yeah.
changed even with this pandemic going on. So we'll probably just be, well, they have us locked in the block. We probably won't be locked in ourselves, but we'll be definitely in the block the rest of the day. And they'll probably bring whatever we have to the block, and we'll just eat the block. And that's where we'll be at for the rest of the day. We'll probably have a bag lunch for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
But that'll more likely be it.
I think that's a trademark, the bag lunch for supper and so forth.
Uh-huh.
They've been doing that ever since the 80s that I can remember.
Yeah.
But we used to get on Christmas a big steak that covered the whole tray.
Wow.
They stopped that maybe, I don't know, 93, 94. We would get bacon in the morning and we could go up for seconds.
Uh-huh.
And then for lunchtime, whatever wasn't finished for breakfast, they would give you extra food.
Wow.
Now they just throw everything away, and they don't even say Merry Christmas to you guys, probably.
Nope. Nothing like that.
Yeah, well.
The deal we'll probably get, like, I'm a vegetarian, but it may be roast beef. It's gonna be a raggedy little meal that they put together now. It might be maybe a couple of might be some shredded roast beef. It may be sliced. I don't know.
Yeah, well, I sure can't become a vegetarian. I like meat too much. So I admit it. I remember up at Marion, not Marion, but in Old Mansfield, my first 5 years was the toughest of being locked up. Then after that, it started getting easier because you knew someday, hopefully, you're going to go home. I believe you're going to go home soon.
I'm definitely trying going into this next year. I really want to go.
Well, you know what you got to do is spend time in the law library. Just don't spend time playing cards or whatever, because that's not going to help you get out.
Yeah, like right now, like I say, I'm working with my sister, and we got an attorney, and we're working to see what happens, some way he can make happen for me, or whatever the case may be. Like my whole time I've been locked up, I've always been working on stuff. I got motions that I'd always put in. I've had an attorney,
right?
The attorney that I had prior to this one I got now, and decided to do some other stuff. He got federal charges that he's facing now. So,
but yeah. Have your family subscribe to our YouTube at Change Starts With Us Ohio.
Okay.
And we have to get up to 1,000 views, but your videos are on there from day one.
Okay.
You also have some on the fair treatment before we kind of dismantled that and started over.
Uh-huh.
So you're one of the old folks that's been part of our YouTubes. Actually, you were one of the first people when I started the YouTube thing. You're probably the first or the second person I did. And I don't even remember. I think it was the Bad Candace Hudson. I call it the Bad Candace. Yeah, just because she took me to court. I won that, by the way. First court hearing I ever won. And I mean, I went up there trying to hug the judge, and he told me to get away. So, but the way I look at it is when you're honest and you're trying to do what's right, God's going to prevail on your side.
Exactly.
So, but have your family, friends subscribe to our YouTube channel. If they need a letter of support for you, have them let us know.
Okay.
I have somebody else write the letters up that, I can dictate letters, but that's about it. And I can talk to my computer and it will write for me too, by the way. I forgot about that.
Oh yeah.
So
Yep, yeah.
well, you wouldn't know nothing about that, yeah. Well, yeah, you would. They had computers when you were out, didn't they?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Do they have cell phones?
Yeah, I had a cell phone before coming in here.
Oh.
Yeah.
When I got locked up, we had to go to the pay phones.
Yeah.
So that was in '87.
The times it was yeah, before coming in here, I was still using pay phones when
Yeah.
times got a little crazy.
Yeah. I want you to talk a little bit about what we were talking about on the Facebook live the other day. I can't remember everything, but
we just talked about in general, like the rehabilitation thing, and
right, and that's something. Yeah, that's something I want on our YouTube because I think it was pretty vital what you said. We talked about the program we would like to see happening up there, but why don't you share some of the programs you have taught?
I taught a business class. I taught CDL class. What was the other classes? I got them on file upstairs. Just in a big. I got about 3 boxes up there.
Right.
My cabinets filled with them. But I remember them 3. Those 3. We had a criminal justice little thing like a forum going. It was something else too, and I can't remember. But yeah, we ran classes.
What are some of the things that you try to discuss with your younger folks or try to teach them as they come through the system for the first time?
Basically, when we had came in, this made you grow up fast because it was too much that you had to watch out for. You had to basically watch your back and watch yourself and stuff like that. Not just tell them to leave. Take this, because like this is time that you'll never get back. I don't care if it's 6 years, I don't care if it's 2 years, I don't care if it's a few months. This is time that you will never get back. So you use this time.
Yeah.
I always tell these little young guys when you can get back out your time, it's gonna be moving so fast. Or at least you think you will.
Yeah. I remember when I was in my 20s, I thought I was an old man already. And they put an 18-year-old in my cell. And I said, "You say a word, I'm smacking you. Do not talk to me. You're too young." And I'm just like 4 years older than. I had to learn though that you can't talk to people like that. And I was, at first it was just like everything was everybody else's fault, not mine. Until I took ownership for my mistakes. So, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I always try to tell them like this is time that you'll never get back. So use this time if you can. You know what I'm saying, to better yourself if you want to, or like I say, I'm not nobody. I'm not here to like judge anybody. I don't get into that. That's not my issue or anything like that. So I say whatever.
That's what makes you different than a lot of people that's locked up. They probably will feel comfortable to come talk to you and knowing they're not going to get judged no matter what they discuss.
Yeah, like that ain't just not my. Who am I at the end of the day? I'm nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a squeaky clean person myself. So who am I to be judging the next person? So I always tell them like, I ain't telling you.
Yeah, that's my philosophy too. I'm definitely far from being perfect too, and that's what I tell the guys.
Yeah. So I always try to tell them like, man, listen, use this time as much as you can to get an education or get some type of knowledge or something like that to where it'll help you apply yourself back. When you hang out there and think, or if you want to take time to take that battle to learn itself, because that's a battle all within itself. So many people don't even realize how they don't know self. I always tell somebody like, if you don't know self and you cool with not knowing self, you want to the most dangerous persons in the world because you're like a chameleon. You'll change up at any time. Like you don't know what type of direction, what type of
that's true.
integrity you want to have, or what type of decisions you want to make that's best for yourself. You're trying to do it to please other people.
Right.
That's a bad thing. You're trying to please other people.
So if I remember correctly, when you first got locked up, you're a very young, angry young man, correct?
Yeah.
Tell me, how did you work on your anger so you could become a better person?
I mean, I just look at when I took the situation and what led me to prison and how long I've been in prison. It's like I was like, wow. Like, first of all, I'm not well, I always tell people, I don't be afraid to admit I'm not a prison person. I'm not a dude that's fully engaged in prison activity. Like I want to do stuff that's positive. Like I want to do stuff. I try to stay out there in the world. I try to stay with my people, with my family, and stuff like that. I try to stay out there as much as possible. I'm not a jail person. I'm not shutting everything off and just doing time. And whatever comes with doing time, I'm doing it. No, I'm not that. So I'm not fit for this type of environment. So with that, I was like, okay, I'm not that. Let me work on the things that led me here because I'm part of the fault of my situation. So like what made me lose control? My anger, that prideful little young kid that was doing stuff in the streets and thought he knew everything. So that's why I can relate to the young guy because I was that same type of person at 18.
And I'm sure it's a work in progress because I don't care how long we work to better ourselves, it goes on for a lifetime.
Yeah, it never stops. It never stops because you'll always find some little thing that make you be like, well, I thought I had this.
Yeah.
And then you like, man, let me get this under control. The best thing I always tell a person, just have control of it. You probably never fully beat the issues that you have to have control over. Know when to say no or know when to take it and evaluate it and stuff like that. And like I said, going back to what we talked about yesterday,
right?
It's sad that we got to do it on our own in here because, like I said yesterday, that criminal mentality or habits that we end up picking up is just a habit. It can be broke.
Right.
You come into prison under rehabilitation and corrections, and you get more of the correction, the punishment, because I'm not even going to call it correction because they don't do nothing to try to correction. Like, even if you want to get corrected, you got to, all right, know what you done wrong first. They don't show you what you done wrong and be like, all right, come on, let's try to get away from that. They don't do that. That's correction. Punishment is just, all right, tuck him up, take him to the hole, put him in a hole, charge him with this, and he gone. If it's bad enough, we'll send him to another upper level, send him to a Lucas Hill or OSP, or we'll ladder him to another level 3 because there's...
You have 1 minute remaining.
Well, let's cut this short today, okay? And let's do something maybe next Friday in the morning.
Okay, that's cool.
That's New Year's, by the way. We wish everybody a New Year's.
Happy holidays, Mr. Burger.
Thank you, brother.
And all of that. You know, and that's out to everybody else out there that's listening.
They appreciate it. Yeah. Well, you're going to be my host someday. So, okay, everybody, you have yourself a great holiday, and we'll talk to you sometime probably on Christmas.
Yeah.
Okay. There I ended.